Typhoon Matmo battered southern China over the weekend, unleashing violent winds, torrential rainfall, and powerful waves that caused widespread destruction across multiple provinces. The storm made landfall near Xuwen County in Guangdong Province late Saturday night, packing maximum sustained winds of up to 151 km per hour and gusts well above 180 km per hour. As it roared ashore, Matmo brought chaos to coastal cities in Guangdong and Hainan, tearing down power lines, overturning vehicles, and flooding entire neighborhoods. Authorities issued the highest-level storm warnings as Matmo approached, prompting mass evacuations of more than 300,000 residents from vulnerable coastal towns and low-lying areas. Emergency shelters were set up across Hainan and western Guangdong, where families sought refuge from the fierce winds and pounding rain. The timing of the storm coinciding with China's National Day holiday travel rush created unprecedented transportation disruptions, stranding thousands of tourists and travelers at airports and train stations. Before making landfall, Matmo's outer rain bands had already triggered heavy downpours exceeding 250 millimeters in parts of Haikou, Sanya, and Zhanjiang. The massive rainfall combined with storm surge caused severe flooding in coastal zone. Seawater poured over embankments, submerging streets, ports, and farmlands. Waves up to 5 meters high crashed violently against seawalls, tearing apart coastal infrastructure and inundating fishing villages. The destructive winds wreaked havoc across cities. Vehicles were overturned, traffic lights twisted, and street billboards were shredded. In several coastal districts, the strong gusts ripped roofs off homes, shattered glass windows, and collapsed temporary structures. Numerous trees were uprooted, blocking main roads and crushing parked cars. Electrical poles toppled under the force of the wind, leaving tens of thousands of households without power overnight.
你还回来吃饭吗？我天哪！
In some places, blackout conditions persisted well into the following day as crews struggled to repair downed power lines amid continuous rain. In Haikou, witnesses described scenes of chaos as howling winds swept across the city, sending debris flying through the air. Residents were forced to barricade their doors and windows, while local authorities dispatched rescue teams to help those trapped in flooded areas.
太恐怖了，这个台风，这么大一棵树都倒下了。
In Sanya, videos circulating online showed powerful gusts overturning delivery trucks and ripping apart market stalls. Along the coast, fishermen's boats were smashed against piers, and coastal shops were heavily damaged by waves surging inland. In Guangdong's Zhangjiang and Maoming, intercity transport was paralyzed, with major highways partially flooded or blocked by fallen trees. Emergency response operations were launched immediately after the storm's passage. Thousands of firefighters, police officers, and military personnel were deployed to clear debris, restore utilities, and assist stranded residents. Power supply companies worked around the clock to restore electricity, while water management agencies reinforced embankments and inspected reservoirs to prevent secondary disasters. Local governments distributed food, drinking water, and medical supplies to evacuation centers housing displaced residents. Preliminary assessments revealed significant damage to public infrastructure and private property. Many coastal villages reported collapsed houses, destroyed warehouses, and damaged fishing ports. In agricultural regions, strong winds flattened banana plantations, uprooted rubber trees, and destroyed vegetable farms. Experts estimated that tens of thousands of hectares of crops were affected, posing further challenges to local farmers. Meteorologists warned that remnants of Typhoon Matmo would continue to bring heavy rain across southern China for several days, raising risks of secondary disasters such as landslides and river overflow.